Alright then guys, here we go.
Playing guys.
Let's go. My back is terrible
Oh shit, yeah,
on this seat.
3.9.
But let's see how we go. Good luck everybody.
Good luck.
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
We're not right at the back, there's another guy behind us, but their car's pretty invisible, so I've got to be careful. Waiting on one more guy. Oh, there is another guy behind us. 3 people behind us, lucky us. Oh, he did actually set a lap this time, so that'll be why.
Green, green, green.
Go, go, go! Let's go. Oh, we got a better start than this guy, but I'm not sure we're going to get through. 3 wide through here, maybe? Yeah. Slip up the inside, I reckon. Nah, he's not going to let us.
Right side.
Just cruise through here. See what happens. Oh, we got someone off track here. Let's see if we can get past them. Yes.
Left side.
Slip up the inside one more. That's 2 down.
Here on the left.
Hell yeah, brother. God, look at this guy. I mean, or girl. This bright pink Mazda. Let's get him. Let's get him. Come on, down change. Sometimes my shifters are just ignoring me. A little bit of brake just in case. Oh, careful of the curb, man. I mean, it's not like Lime Rock Park. It doesn't break your wheels, at least that one. Ooh, it's really scary not being able to see the apex on the exit of the corkscrew here. Oh, we're doing alright. I think we're in 5th now. Haven't had the chance to look at the leaderboard yet. Yeah, we're in 5th. I can see 4 cars in front. That makes sense. Let's see if we can get a good run out of here. Not particularly, but neither did they, so... Well, they're side by side. Who's going to come out on top? I'm going to guess the black car here because he's on the inside.
You're in fifth.
And the pink car's a pussy.
Right side.
Yes, there we go. We'll take one more. Ooh, careful on the throttle. Maybe we can slip up the inside here. Go on. Go on.
Keep to the right.
Yes.
Clear.
Look at that. We're up one more. Anyone would think we're still in rookies. Oh, binned it. Nah, not binned it, but we're going to have to give the place back. We might be able to slip up the inside, though. Inside line is king.
Clear.
Yes, down change into 2nd. Get the power out. Oh, look at him. He's got a massive run out.
Keep to the right.
I'm going to have to let him go here because I don't like this one bit, man.
Right. Clear on the left.
Oh, we're through cleanly.
Stay on the right.
We've got a bit of contact. Hasn't done anything. We got another car. Let's box him in. Let's box him in, yes. Dude, pushing me off track here. Come on. Oh, we're not going to get through. We're going to get spun out if we try and slip in there.
Clear. Left side.
Oh, this car's coloured like McDonald's. I want some chips. Oh, having a look up the inside a little bit, but not enough speed into the corner. This guy's going to go for an absolute rude dive bomb. Yes! Yes! One more. Come on, let's get back to this guy. Chun Ming Even. Wow. Chun Ming Even. And then even an N. Chun Ming Even N. Maybe there's another name on the end. 2 middle names? See if we can catch him. Down to 1st. Careful on the big foot. We got pussy behind us. What lap is this? Are we on to lap 3 yet? Yes, it's lap 3, okay. Currently in 4th. I can see the 2 cars in 1st and 2nd in the distance. I'm not going to worry about them just yet. I'm going to worry about getting past this guy first. This corner is probably my least favourite on this track, as you can see. Oh, bloody hell, we're going to have to give up the position to the pussy.
Left side. Clear.
Come on, let's settle in here. This is one of my favourite tracks. I should be doing better than this. I'm just... Oh, my back's going out. Luckily, the guy behind us just gave up on the move there. Otherwise, that could have been catastrophic for me. I've been spun out there before. Don't dive, don't dive. Alright, come on, settle in, settle in. Alright, we're in 5th, but I can see 3rd. 3rd is very close.
6 has taken the lead.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, down change too early there. Managed to hold it somehow. Let's go. I have to be careful with the car behind. I'm going to have to push it here, get some hot laps in, I think. Just clip the curb on the inside there, don't cut it too much, otherwise I will get a slowdown. Ooh. Not too bad, but he's still right on my tail. Could really do with losing this guy and catching the other guys. Come on, a little bit of brake to get the nose in. Yes. Brake just before the crest here. And then just aim for nothing. Oh yes, we get a freebie, yes. Perfect. Oh god, too wide here. Way too wide here. Just gonna cover the inside here.
Stay on the left.
Try and get a good exit, yeah, not bad, not bad. Alright, we've held him off for that corner. See how it progresses down here. I'm gonna have to cover the inside probably, aren't I? Really don't want to.
Check the fastest lap of the session. You're back in the fourth
Wait,
position.
what? I just set the fastest lap of the session. You kidding me? No way. I have to check that in a second. What, 30? No, I didn't. That's my first lap of the session. Yeah, these guys are setting like 38s, maybe even 37s. It's aliens. Look at these guys, 38-1. This guy's setting a 38-1 up top. Unbelievable. Yes! Another freebie. Let's go around the outside. Yes! Oh, this guy's going to slip up the inside here. Christ.
On your left.
Not again.
Keep to the right.
What's he doing? He's ducking out. Okay.
You're on the left.
Alright. I was going to just let him have it, but... Here we go. We've got another guy with a run. Let's take the inside. Let's take the inside here.
Clear on the right.
Alright. I'm not too bothered about losing it there. Don't want to go side by side through the corkscrew. He had the over speed, so... God, let's not lose another one. Come on, we keep picking them up, losing them, picking them up. I need to get better exits. Oh, I'm going to defend, I think, here, aren't I? Let's just brake early, put him on the outside.
Still there.
Oh, not spin the car out on exit. Come on. Alright, we're going to take the inside here so he doesn't get the toe. What are we in 4th? Jesus, this is hard work.
You're back in 4th position. Car right.
Brake a bit early again, get him on the outside.
Clear on the
Down
right.
change into 2nd late. Oh, it looks like they've messed up. Alright, we've got a bit of breathing room here. Now we can put in some work, try and catch this next guy in 3rd. See if we can get a podium spot. Oh, don't turn in too late here. Otherwise I'll catch the off track. God, after all the shenanigans, we're only on 2 incident points. That's brilliant. There we go. That's how you take that one. Smooth off the brakes into 2nd on the power. turn in a little bit earlier here, I think. There we go. That's it. Back into the swing of things. Alright, looks like we haven't got any hope of catching first or second. They are way out in front. So we just got to concentrate. We've got a couple laps left now, so just focus on keeping it smooth, not driving too aggressively. To be honest, I think we're just going to have to hope the guy in front, Alpa, just messes up at some point, yeah? That's how we've got most of our positions in this race so far, just people messing up. Oh, I see a little bit of dust there, but that probably wasn't an off track. We might set a good lap here. I think that was a pretty clean lap. Is that 138s yet? Yeah, 138.5. I always get confused by the race engineer saying that was my fastest lap of the session. I always think he says it's the fastest lap of the session. I wish he could use some different wording. It's very rare since I've left the rookies license rating that I get the fastest lap in the session. It's pretty rarity now. Ooh, didn't get an off track there. That's cool. Down into second, and then on the power, nice and quickly. Keep the rotation. That's it. I like that corner. I do not like this one coming up. Got to turn in nice and early. Dab the brakes if needed, and then just floor it. If you miss that apex, you're screwed. And then we got the corkscrew. Speaking of screws, and I'm not sure how to explain this one yet. It's just a fine art, really. Corkscrew. Here you just brake on the two boards, take it nice and easy through the apex. Do not cut. Well, you can kind of get away with cutting, I think, to be honest. This one just focus on the power out. Don't worry about getting into the corner fast. I think we're on the last lap now, so we're probably going to have to settle for fourth. I was really hoping for a podium here. Oh well, we've only got 2 incident points. Our safety rating is going to go up nicely there. We had a few little jostles for position without any contact, which is cool. Good to see. That's probably why there's so many C-rated drivers in this lobby. Usually it's D-rated or a couple of rookies. I'm one of the D-rated, so we can change that soon. Yeah, I'm just gonna submit to 4th place here. There's no way I'm catching Alpa. I like this one. I never really mess this corner up. Sometimes I might run wide on exit, but that's about it. So yeah, this next one is like on the board, second to last board here. You turn in just before it. Maybe a little dab of brakes to get rotation, and then you're pretty much sorted. If you haven't done it right just after the brake marker, there's not much you can do to fix it. You're just screwed, really. Through here you want to go wide, up change and then lift off, I find. Get a bit of rotation, then power back on, through the apex, and then brake on the brake marker here. Yeah, smooth through here. Yeah. Alright. Last corner, pretty easy, just brake in a straight line, go through the apex, easy on the power so you don't spin out, or keep your steering under control so you don't spin out. There we go, 4th place. Pretty action-packed though. Yeah, let's have a look at some of the replays. Good race, guys. Close one.
Great job. You did really well.
That was action-packed. Let's go from the start. Alright, here we go. So we are starting in 8th. We've got McDonald's car here on the left. Oh, a little bit of contact up front there. I don't think anything sinister, just a squeeze. manage to get past because we're on the inside there. I think the McDonald's car let us go. Alright, let's fast forward here. See what happens. Because there was a point where it was absolutely crazy. Oh, we get a pretty easy overtake there, I think. Oh, another one there. And he comes back at us. Let's watch this little section here. Yeah, see, he has to stay wide on the brake line, so it allows me to follow the black and blue car through here, and he dips on the grass. That's how we get through here. He just drops a little bit of speed, and the inside line is king, so yeah, he just sort of lets us go there. And he does come back at us later on. How did we mess up there? We messed up royally there. We just missed the apex. Right, we just completely missed the apex there, and we had to, yeah. He just drives past us on the outside. But he can't get past because we're on the inside, and then he gets another run down here. Pretty interesting. He didn't run wide on exit at all, but he still carried quite a lot of speed. And then, yeah, we let him go. Bless me, guys. And there's another car here. This is interesting, isn't it? I'm going to try and make sure he can't slip up. And we get absolutely squeezed coming into there, but I'm not really too bothered about that. There's kind of 3 cars coming in there. He's kind of warranted to squeeze me out there. And we end out coming out at the back of the pack after the corkscrew there. Losing out big time. We got this MLP, whatever that means. Thought it said something else for a second. He makes a small gesture for a lunge there, but he doesn't go for it. And we get gifted a freebie there, the McDonald's car spinning out. Let's have a look what they did here. It's a shame we can't get the inputs for the other drivers, but like, I mean the pedal inputs, but let's have a look. I'm guessing he's going to have turned his pedal and then, turned his wheel and then floored his pedal while his wheel's still fully clocked here. No, I didn't hear any throttle. No, it looks like liftoff. Liftoff oversteer. Yeah, there's a little kink in the apex there. You see the car dip in and then jump up a little bit. Maybe it's the curb, but I think it's just the tarmac. Who knows? But yeah, that's a problem with the MX-5s actually. If you're not on throttle, it can be less stable than if you're on throttle. So if he'd have started accelerating like here, just a little bit, just getting on the throttle. Yeah, you see the back rotates like crazy here. There it goes. Yeah, if he was a little bit on the throttle there, what would have happened is the weight would have transferred onto the rear wheels just a little bit, which is kind of required after braking, because after or on braking, the rear wheels have hardly any weight on them, so they're too light. Yeah, so yeah, that's important actually when you're going through or out of a corner. If you get a little bit of slip, a little bit of throttle can help, just a little bit. He doesn't try any throttle here. He does. He notices it pretty early on, but with the MX-5s, man, it's even if you spot it straight away, it's very difficult to actually catch it. And he just doesn't. Yeah, you see, he didn't give it enough opposite lock to catch it. He did give it a little bit of throttle, I think. Yeah, a little bit of throttle there. That might have been what killed it. So he got initially. It was just lift off, and then he got on the throttle here because I think he thought he caught it and was ready to go. Yeah, so maybe I was wrong about the throttle thing. Ah, interesting one. And he just stops himself going into the wall. But yeah, I've done it a few times on that corner. Same thing. Let's ride on board with the pussy here. Oh, we make contact with the curb there on 2 wheels for a second. Gonna lose us a little bit of traction there. Skip forward a bit here until we get some action. Oh, we run off wide here. This is very easily done. I do this all the time. I'm guessing that I didn't turn in just before the brake marker on the outside. This brake marker here, the 2. Yeah, you got to make sure you're starting your rotation just before that. Yeah, you see we haven't started rotating yet. And now we haven't got that slight banking. We're up top here. Banking's a little bit different, and we're on the painted curb a little bit as well. So our outside turning wheel has less grip. So we understeer a little bit here, and you see we completely miss. You really need to catch that inside painted curb there, or at least right on the inside of the tarmac. Otherwise you'll run wide. We somehow managed to save ourselves spinning there. See, with a lot of opposite lock. Usually that's the best way of catching these, is just throw in the wheel into the opposite lock. Wow, look at that, all the way around. Opposite lock, and then all the way around until it rotates back again, and then straighten up. Yeah. And we lose a position there. Well, at least we don't lose the race completely. And someone comes up from behind here, a little bit scary. And usually in this situation, I've had it before, got a video up on my YouTube of this. Usually what happens in this situation is the car on the inside will commit to the inside here, and they'll just shoot up the insides and aim for the apex. And then obviously if you're holding speed, you just shoot off the outside on exit, and that will force the driver on the outside into the sand if they don't back out. But here, luckily for us, thankfully, Alper, thank you, he tucked in behind here. Not much happening, not much happening. He's right on our tail the whole time though. See how we take the corkscrew. So yeah, you want to go all the way to the left here on the curb here, and then you want to go all the way to the right for the brake in. You don't want to go over the sand. You can go over the curb. As you see, the pink car goes over the curb. I'll usually brake about here where the big white bit of concrete is. I don't need to brake too hard. It's just to get the nose down so that you can brake into the crest. See, I brake in here, and then off the brakes a little bit. You see, if you watch the bar here, it's kind of necessary. We get on the brakes hard and then lift off instantly because we're going over the crest here. So it's negative G, and you need to lift off the brakes because your tyres have negative G, so less force into the ground. And if you keep the brake pressure all the way, you will likely lock up something, usually the rears. And you need a little bit of steering authority here as well, because you need to be able to aim. It's quite important to aim here. You see I'm turning the wheel, trying to get some kind of authority here to get rotation. It's not necessarily to actually steer the car. It's to initiate some sort of rotation into the corkscrew here. And then here you can't see where you're going, to be honest, so you just got to know the corner. But you do want, when you get to the top here where the pink car is, look at this black guy, he's completely sent himself off the top there. He looks like he's going to drive off a cliff. But when you get to the top here where the pink car is, That's where you need to straighten up and switch directions of steering, like straight away. Look, so here, switch over. That's the point there, right at the top. You see the car hops up and then sits down in the transition between the hopping up and the sitting down. That's exactly where you need to change your steering input. It just works out so much smoother that way. Anything else and you kind of gambling a little bit. So mostly you just want to make sure you get enough turn in for the first little apex here on the left so that you can get the angle you need, and then you don't need to be going crazy on the steering. You just got to prepare for straightening up and then getting a little bit of steering on the exit. Here we have to back out of the steering a little bit because otherwise we're gonna normally we want to take the inside here because it's a shorter distance to the racing line through the next section, but we have to do some quick reactions here and just drive straight out and then steer back in to get around this guy. Should we see what he did wrong there? Let's have a look at this section first. Lift off here, I think, yeah. To get the rotation. We missed the apex a little bit, but it doesn't really matter too much. So let's see how the black car messed up the apex. It looks like he just missed. He understeered. It looks like he just missed the apex there. Yeah, he brakes right on the crest here, I think. You hear the braking kicking in, I think. There we go. Yeah, he brakes too late. That's all it is. Just brakes too late. Doesn't have enough time to turn in, slow down and turn in. Pretty simple. We'll ride on board here with Alpa. What lap are we on here? We're on last lap, I think. Is it? No. No, that's what lap he set. We're on it doesn't even say what lap we're on. So I think usually in this situation for us we should be on the inside here. There we go, to cover off, because it's so easy to just dive up the inside and put the car there and gain a place. It's one of the best overtaking opportunities on Laguna Seca, I'm sure, is diving up the inside on turn 1. Actually, it's pretty good as long as you've got bare techers on the braking and the turn in and the downshift into first. Because if you downshift into first too early or your steering's not quite right, that's how you spin out. This guy spun out here. Let's have a look what happened there. Ooh, just down changed way too early there. So we down change into second for this one, but not a double shift. I think that might have been accidental here. So let down change into third. Well, he hasn't even done it yet. Maybe he tried and it failed. Sometimes my shifter doesn't work. It doesn't respond straight away, which can be detrimental to a race. Actually, it can really ruin a corner for you. So I think maybe that might have been what happened here. He starts braking way before he down changes. Maybe not. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't brake. He just brakes there. Braking would normally be at least like, yeah, at least just before the 2. Maybe you can brake that late. Brakes here. And then he down change, yeah. 3, look at that. Down changes 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I mean, I get it. The down change into second is kind of necessary for this corner to get the rotation and the micro slip through the corner. When you get on the power, it gives you a nice micro slip through there, so you can get better speed, better traction. But he's just abused second gear there, and then we just had to figure out whether he was going to drift wide there or or cut inside, see if we can get past. See how we get past it. We weren't sure here to go inside or outside, and then yeah, he rolls inside, so we have to go outside. I think we lose a position because of that, maybe. Yeah, this guy slips up the inside, and then he lets us go. Actually, he just completely backs out here. He doesn't like it. I would commit in that situation. I'm on the inside, so I would commit. He lost 2 places, well, potentially 2 places there. Yeah, we lose another place there. What happened? I think our speed is just bogged down. We just completely get overtaken cleanly then. Okay. And then we don't even see this guy again, Alpha. Was he the guy that messed up the corkscrew earlier? Yeah, we have to defend from Chengming. Again, we have to stick on the inside here to avoid getting overtaken. Yeah, he just completely loses the line. Let's Aiden through. I think that might be it. I don't think there was any other incidents or overtakes on our part. Yeah, look at that, just plain sailing for the last few laps. Pretty standard. I mean, in any race, normally the action tends to die down mid to end of the race. There we go, that's it. I do wonder whether, yeah, the guy Alpa, was he the one that messed up the corkscrew? No, he wasn't. It wasn't. It was Daniel Parr. No, it wasn't. Chungmin. Anyway, we'll end there. Hopefully the tips are useful if you're racing the MX-5s on Laguna. If you made it this far, then thanks very much. Maybe leave me a like and a subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.